Friends, how are you? We're going to do another installment of something we call funny stories, I guess. We'll tell a few. I got my shirt on from Sherry today. I have to say, funny story. We all went down to the Barney Alice Plaza for dinner one night. I can't remember whether it was Nancy's birthday or something, and cousin Lisa showed up, cousin Eric showed up, and Eric and I had the same shirt. And of course, Lisa has to do photographs, always a photo op time, but that's why she's the best. We're all doing photos, and she says, "You and Eric always wear the same shirt. You guys look like you came straight off the damn tractor." And of course, Sherry had to follow up with shirts. So we have these wonderful shirts. Thank you, Sherry. I love you so much. And yeah, they're cool ass shirts. Got to admit. I got to tell you, though, I can't tell a lie. I'm wearing this thing on backwards. This is supposed to be on the back. I don't know whether it looks better on the front or the back. It's all the same. Just another shirt to me. I found a drink, kind of discovered it, stumbled on it. What was I doing? The bourbon and some other stuff. Yeah, I need to go get the juice. We're doing healthy crap, right? So I come across this. If you mix Malibu rum with V8, it makes it sweet. I may have to step off frame and get another can, but we're going to do one shot, and then we're going to do that can and get maybe a solid answer on how much rum to put in. That sure seems like a lot of damn rum. I'm not a rum drinker, so that seems like a lot to me. But we're going to put in the V8, and we're going to mix it up real good. Sorry, supposed to shake the can first. And we're going to see if it's just a one shot and one can. If it does work out, that'll be perfect. That'll be perfect. So you'll have a new drink to try if you like V8. And if you like sweet tomato juice. Because if you don't like it sweet, this ain't for you. I don't like it sweet, so it's not for me. Let's mix it up here. See what happens. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July weekend. Got all your fingers, right? We had a good time. We went camping. There were some kids, like a fraternity and a fraternity. Sorority and a fraternity. There was only like 4 girls or 5 girls there camping. Well, 2 camped, the other 2 split, and then one of the guys left, probably had to go to work. I don't know. Eric and I sat there Saturday night. We were visiting. I think Sherry'd gone to bed. Must have been Friday night, because she'd been up working the night before and hadn't had any sleep. And we're sitting here watching these jokers try to put this tent together at 10 o'clock at night. Now, there's 5 rules of camping, I think, that we've discussed. Sorry, my hands are dirty. I've been working a little bit. But let's cover these. Okay, rule number 1, do not drink before you set your tent up. Okay, very important. Rule number 2, set your tent up in the daylight. That's very important, because it was 10 o'clock at night. These jokers unfolded this tent. It still had instructions in it. It was a brand new tent. They just bought it. So, rule number 3, find a good level spot to pitch your tent. I don't know why, but they were sleeping on a hill. I don't know if you've ever slept on a hill before, but if your head is downhill, you're going to wake up with a terrible headache, especially if you've been drinking. It's going to be even worse. Rule number 4, I can't remember. Rule number 5, keep the door shut to your tent. Oh, rule number 4, don't wear your shoes inside your tent. Rule number 5, keep the door shut. These fools had the door open all day the next day. I could not imagine the amount of bugs that got in their tent. But it was a good time. Nobody lost any digits. We actually didn't shoot off fireworks. We watched the show. First year that we haven't bought fireworks, I think, ever. And I am fine with that, because fireworks are not cheap. Let's see if this is as sweet as it should be. That is just right. That is just right. So 1 shot of Malibu rum and 1 can of original V8. I mean, if you want to get the low sodium stuff and do that, it tastes like crap, but that's, you do you. That worked out really well. I like that. I might finish that drink real quick. Hang on. Yeah, that's really good stuff. That worked out. So we've got a new drink. Very tasty, very tasty. But I'm trying to do things a little more healthy, especially in the summertime, like now. I mean, I have a shop drink here. Just finished fixing Eric's truck. Spider. I don't know. It's here somewhere. We put injectors in it. First shot. What a mess. But it's done, and he's headed back home now. So that's all good. And no, Eric, I don't want any money. Never ask for money. But we got that all taken care of, and I have myself a little shop drink here with my dirty bolts in it. If you haven't seen it, they're granite ice cubes. I can't get them out, but they're kind of neat. Look it up online. They won't dilute in your drink, and they'll keep it cold. They're okay, I guess. I mean, I'm getting used to them. They just take some getting used to. Don't put them in a glass because it'll break. And they come. You can buy them in a kit. They come with the glass. Who does that? I think they want to sell you another glass when you break the first one. So I might try another drink real quick. I'll step off. I think I have some cranberry juice. I think there's actually a drink with Malibu rum and cranberry juice. I'm going to try bourbon. Give me just a second. Okay, here we go. I don't know why. I was going to bring my bottle. It's in the freezer. Brother-in-law Dave brought me a bottle. It's just a pint. It's called Fistful of Whiskey. Or no, Fistful of Bourbon. Neatest thing I've ever seen. It's a 90 proof, which the Jim Beam I think is usually 35. Apologies, I think I buried my glasses. I can't see. I'm totally blind. Well, not totally blind, but it is what it is. 43%, 86 proof. But this is the black label, extra aged. Sherry got me that for Father's Day. So we're going to crack it open. And usually when you pour a drink with this stuff, you don't add near as much. Just a little goes a long way. I think it's got a cork top on it. Nope. Screw top. Wow. Okay, so just a little. Just a little. Gosh. That's insanity. That's the good stuff. Top shelf. I don't know why people do this. You don't need to buy me whiskey, people. I've got plenty. I've got plenty. Okay. So this is cranberry juice. This is 100%. This is not that from concentrate crap because that's got all that sugar in it. And the sugar today is, like I said earlier in the other video, it's beet sugar. Not healthy. Not healthy at all. So this is 100% juice. It's a cran apple Langers. Never heard of it. Cranberry grape plus. So it's got a mixture of fruits, and we're putting this in with just some bourbon. It should already be mixed. That turned out all right. I know. Look. I got 3. Well, I need to finish this up, call it a day. Now, hang on, let me finish this V8. That's really good. You got to try that. And this cranberry's turning out okay. I think I need a little more booze in it, but it's all right. So this is definitely a healthy choice. The 100% juice with whatever you want to mix it with. And then a V8. If V8's healthy, I think I read the ingredients on that. I thought it was mostly carrot juice and then tomato juice on top, but it may be tomato juice with carrot juice added in. I think it's pretty healthy. I've never heard anybody say it's not healthy, but with a little bit of Malibu, it actually sweetens it up and it turns out real good. Now the Malibu's not got a whole lot of booze in it. It's 21%, so it's 42 proof. That's not bad at all. If you doubled it, I think it might ruin the drink. I don't know. It might add a little more alcohol flavor. I'll try that next time. We'll see what happens. That was one shot of Malibu. Turned out good. I like it. This is probably a half a shot of the potent stuff. I could do with a full shot, I suppose, but it's still very good. It's got a kick to it. It's just a little bit. You barely taste it. Now I'm going to try Pedialyte, I suppose, later. I've already tried it with the Jim Beam. Did not work out well. Did not work out well. But yeah, we were down south. Eric and I went down there to go camping a month or so ago, and there was this lady at a gas station down by Holiday Island, Arkansas. I don't know. It's on the border there, Missouri, Arkansas border, and just a little gas station on a hill. I don't know. I'm guessing she's a flower child. She says every time you leave, she says, "Make good choices." And I looked at her. I said, "I'm not here to make good choices. I'm here to drink whiskey and catch fish." She said, "Well, it sounds like you're making good choices." I said, "Well, maybe, maybe not." She says, "You're not incarcerated." Okie dokie. She was different for sure, but very nice people. Loved the place. Thank you, Chip, for the invite and the fishing and the boating. The boat broke down. I had to use the restroom. Water was 60 degrees. The marina was in eye shot, 1,000 feet away, and we're cruising down the water, and that boat shut down, just like somebody shut the key off. And he said, "Yeah, it might be this fuse back here." Yeah, I had a fuse built in about 10 seconds because I had to use the restroom. But we made it. All's well. Boat's back up and running. And sadly, we didn't catch any fish. But, we didn't fish that hard. We just there to have a good time. Sad to say, Charlie Daniels passed away. Give a little shout out to that guy. Wonderful person, wonderful patriot. And I guess 5th of July was his day to go. So happy birthday, USA. I hope everybody had a wonderful celebration on the 4th of July. And we love this country. And myself included, we are glad to serve our country at any cost. It's worth everything to us, and the citizens included. So enjoy your week and stay hydrated. Have a few drinks and have a good time.